This is going to be a quick night, quick break tonight. Probably talk more than usual because my wife has a book on tape going, and I don't want YouTube to pick it up and then get me for a copyright thing. It's just in the other room. Anyway. Oh, let's get the chat up. Share this. Let me share the link in the Discord. It'll automatically link in Twitter. Plus, I think most of the people in this are in Discord anyway. So, share that out real quick. And we'll give a few minutes for people to get in here. We'll do the random, and then we'll dive right in. I don't expect a lot of people are going to be watching tonight anyway, but we have the random set up. So we're not breaking this SP Authentic. It's just there for camera focus. And we're not breaking this Flare Mystique either. It's there because I forgot they aren't full yet. I don't know what's going on. But we have these CHL hockey in the back. Those brakes are not full yet. And we have the Flare Mystique and SP Authentic basketball brakes, and those aren't full yet. So I will take a look at those things tonight. So my apologies to anyone who got into those brakes early. I know you're waiting to have those brakes happen. And I get into brakes all the time myself, and I know it can be frustrating to pay for a brake and then just wait and wait and wait. So I will do what I can to make sure that those happen. We'll figure it out. I've discounted prices on stuff, and then we'll keep doing that until they sell. And it is a lesson learned sometimes that there will be a few people that are head over heels for a product, maybe, but or that think it's good enough to buy into, and then a lot of other people just aren't, and that's fine. It tells me what to buy next. I am actually looking into buying more soccer. I just need to. I've been holding off on soccer because it's gotten so expensive. Like what I said, soccer was going to get popular, and now with the new class in this year and everything else, it's kind of priced itself out a little bit. But we'll get it to happen. We'll make some soccer happen. So I will. I'll have to raise my budgetary concerns, my budgetary limits on soccer a little bit, and we'll get something in place. Hey Justin, welcome. So this is the list. This is an old list. That's for the last break, so ignore that. We're gonna do a random. I'll go ahead and get the random started. It's 7:03, and this break is gonna be so quick. A lot of people are gonna miss it, I'm sure, which is fine. They'll be able to watch it later. So let's get the browser up. There we go. Okay, so I have the random ready to go. Let's go ahead and start that. Anyone with a star was either racked that spot or I think more than that one in a mini. I think those are just racks. Let's roll the dice. So in case you're curious what is available, there is Mystique, 99 2000 Mystique and 99 2000 SP Authentic Basketball. Separate brakes, but you can buy a combo to save a couple bucks on spots on those. Those are both pretty close. And then the CHL hockey, one of them has 5 spots left and the other has 10 spots left. And those are 3 teams per spot, so lots to hit in those. Hey Sean, welcome. I'm sorry this is going to be a real short night, but hopefully it'll still be fun. I like this product. It's really fun. We rolled a 2, so we rolled Snake Eyes, which I think means we're going to pull a Ty Cobb. The random verification code is SNCWGB. Please ignore the what you hear in the background. It's a book, some zombie book, I think, that my wife is listening to. Anyway, so here's our list. These match up to letters, and the letters are the first name on the card. So let's go to that. Let's put our list in place. I don't know if you guys are interested in trading your letter at all. I don't think we've ever had anyone trading letters, but Ty Cobb usually hits, so probably Mike will get a Ty Cobb. These seem to have Ty Cobb in them every time. Also, I did reach out and I got... I didn't even look at the back of this business card. I did reach out to Historic Autographs, the company that makes these. And I voiced my concern because they come in these little cases. I have dozens of these now. They come in these little plastic cases, and the problem is the cases are they're not that difficult to open, but they are just the size of a card. And actually, a couple of cards, these are too small for. And so we had last time. It was obvious whoever packed them had actually mashed the card in there. And you can't do that and not know you're damaging the card. So I was kind of upset, and I let them know. And they sent out a whole set. Basically, they're 10th anniversary stamped cards. So they put them in there as extras. That's kind of how they explained them to me. I guess, so they're not really as critical to the product as the actual cards in here. I'm going to say there's probably no trades tonight, so we'll go ahead and start. But anyway, so I had voiced the concern that, you know, the cards, they put time into designing the cards and they put them in there. They make them look kind of nice. I mean, why wouldn't they care if they're damaged? And to that end, you know, people receiving these, like, see, that one just came right off. So the way this break works is the lowest first initial that we hit on will get all the base cards. So someone's actually going to get these base cards, but you can kind of see that top card is bowing a little bit because it doesn't fully fit in here. And once that top card comes out, the rest will probably come out. A little tricky. That top card's holding everything else in. So, I mean, I guess it's a benefit because the rest of the cards don't bounce around when they're being shipped or anything, but the top card will take a little bit of a bend because of it. So I had voiced my concern about that, and they sent me a whole pack of them. So this pack here will go to whoever has the lowest first initial hit. You'll get the cards that come in here, plus the extra pack of pristine ones. And who knows, if people collect those, then maybe that's good. You'll have the only pristine ones. Anyway, so let's go through the base real quick, and then we'll show the hits. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Mike. All right, so we had this first card. This was Stonewall Jackson. It's a little bowed. It's not really damaged or anything that I can see. But you can kind of see with the lighting, the stamp on it. It's really hard to tell that it's embossed. And that's what they're talking about. There's this embossing on the bottom, just above his name. And all of these are embossed with that 10th anniversary. Anyway, so there's Stonewall Jackson for the Civil War. And then Appalachian Meeting for the Crime Doesn't Pay set. I think that Crime Doesn't Pay set is kind of cool. And then Polk. James K. Polk. died many, many, many years before any of us were alive. Okay, so let's get to the meat of it. We have... These are both... Well, I'll show this one first. So the first one is Ty Cobb. As I said, almost every one of these boxes comes with a Ty Cobb. At least all the ones that I've opened. I don't know if you buy your own boxes, but I don't buy these directly from them. I get them from Dave and Adams. And I don't like tell Dave and Adams, hey, I'm going to be doing a break with these. Load up some hot boxes for me. So I guess what I'm saying is I would suspect every single, just about every box has a Ty Cobb. So congrats, Mike. As I said at the start of the video, you can pretty much guess that it's going to be a Ty Cobb in here. You made a deal. Does that say you made a deal? I don't know. So as I mentioned in all the breaks, at the bottom of the back it says historicautograph.company.com. If you go there, they do have, you have to dig around a little bit, I think, if I recall, but they have PDFs that have the images of the documents these came from. So you can actually pull up the document and see who made a deal. Who's he talking to? Is he giving someone a hard time? This one looks a little bit different color green than the other ones that we've opened. Ty Cobb is known for writing in colored pen, apparently. Okay, so that's Ty Cobb for Mike. And then the next one is... Oh, I didn't see that. I just saw Tommy. It's a Tommy Lasorda, too. Just says all well. I pre-cut these. I don't know if you can see that. I pre-cut these so that they go in smooth, although these are the large sleeves and they probably didn't need that anyway. But. So that's also for Mike. This is Mike's box right here. Congrats again, Mike. All well, Tommy Lasorda. So again, you can go to historicautograph.company.com. Check out the document that's from. Get a little context and get kind of a feel for, what was going on when he wrote that. That's to me one of the cooler parts of this is that you can pull up the document, you can save an image of it. So if you're displaying it, like you're displaying the Ty Cobb, I'm gonna have to buy a box of these for myself and see if I can pull a Ty Cobb to keep, because that would be kind of cool for my collection. But it's nice because you can have that context and know what document it was from. And so this is so far the only break tonight, unless something else fills really rapidly here. This will be it. This was the only break full. And I've been a little bit distracted with some other stuff. I start a new job Monday. So I've been kind of distracted with that, getting my new computers here and everything. And probably haven't been trying to sell those spots as much. You can see it with this one too. This one's clearly mashed down. Like that card took some damage on the top. Actually, a few of them in here did. I'm going to use my thumbnail to pull this card out because it's already damaged, and so it's not going to make a difference, to be honest. Anything my thumbnail will do to the side of the card isn't going to trump that big bend on it. So if you do buy these boxes, just know you're not buying them for these base cards. These base cards are almost, I'd say half the time, at least the top one's going to be damaged. Half the time. Anyway, that one's another Civil War one. Andrew Johnson. Basketball is pretty close. Let me see where we're at with basketball. I just looked too. So basketball is two different breaks, right? There's a combo pack you can buy that gets you in both breaks, but they're technically two different breaks. So you could just buy one or the other. If you're going to buy both, though, use the combo because it saves like $3, I think. $3 or $4, maybe more. I don't remember. Let me see here. So, hold on. I should probably paste the names back in here so I have the random names. Now let's go over to that. You can't see what I'm doing. I'll just narrate. Mystique. and SP Authentic are both 5 spots away. So there was, let me go back to my video. Okay. So yeah, Kristen, who it might have been Evan, I think, was talking about maybe being in for 3 or 4 more spots. But I don't know. You know, I haven't really checked back in with him. Like I said, I've been kind of preoccupied with some things. So I didn't check back in with him, but there are 5 spots left. Yeah, Kristen, I think you're in there for a few spots. I could tell you. 1, 2. Is that it? Yeah, you're in for two combos, so you're in for 2 of them. So yeah, we're real close on those, and we can do it tonight if they fill. We'll do a break tonight of them. So this is something that we could talk to them about. This card, this is one of the hits. And this card has some little bit soft on that corner. Trying not to show who it is yet. Looks like 1 or 2 corners might be a little soft. Definitely had some bowing because they mash them in there. So I don't know. Whoever won this card, we'll know in a second. I can talk to the company. I have yours ready to go out to Kristen, the one I want to send back to Panini and ask him to replace. Dean O'Banion. I think we pulled this before. Gimpy Dean O'Banion for Crime Doesn't Pay. And then actor turned president Ronald Reagan. Okay, on to the hits. Yeah, so there's five teams left. I don't know if Evan's in Discord and he wants to pick up a couple more spots to close it, because he was talking about, I'm not going to pressure anyone into closing it. I'll do what I can, like offer deals and whatnot. But and if anyone does want to pick up multiple spots to close it, I'll get you some refund back or something to take care of it. Because I would rather do 2 breaks in a night than 1 break, day off, another break, a day off. Anyway, so back to the T spot again for Mike. Another Ty Cobb. Stuff that, this one says. 2 Ty Cobbs, which is not that surprising. This has happened before, so. Like I said, Ty Cobbs are very frequent in this. They must have picked up just a ton of Ty Cobb documents. And if you think about it, you could probably get 100 of these cards out of a document. Maybe 50. Anyway, these are 2 different documents. This is what I was talking about. On the right is slightly different, like a true green. And on the left is more of a teal color ink. So these are 2 different documents at least. That's kind of cool. Congrats again, Mike. Yeah, Kristen, if you feel like buying a spot, if anyone else feels like buying a spot, feel free. No pressure. If it doesn't break tonight, it doesn't break tonight, and I'll figure out something for tomorrow for deals so that we can maybe break Monday or Tuesday. I start my new job on Monday, so I don't know what my what Monday evening will look like, but they're pretty good with like work-life balance, so I'm not too worried about that. So this one does not go to Mike. Sorry, Mike. You have to give one to someone else, apparently. How about Sean, new guy, with the P letter spot? Going for Pete Donahue, going to Sean. And it just says thanks. So this is, I'm assuming maybe this is from the bottom of the letter. So once again, Sean, you can go to, Sean, let me know who else you collect. If you're not in Discord and I can't find it easily, then send me a DM somehow and let me know who else you collect, because I always try and throw something else in as well. even if you get a hit. So anyway, historicautograph.company.com. Kind of hard to read in cursive at the bottom there. But if you go there, you can see the document this one came from. And this one actually doesn't look like it has any of the bowing or anything. So it fit in the case nicely. But that one's yours, Sean. You got a hit out of the first break. So some new guy mojo. Congrats. So let's take a look back real quick. Tommy Lasorda and Pete Donahue. And then 3 T's tonight. Ty Cobb and Ty Cobb again. Yeah, I hadn't heard of these before either, and I think it was either Jeff Hall or someone else, someone on Twitter. I had put out a tweet saying, "Hey, what should we break? I'll break. If you guys want to break Pokemon, I'll do it. I like all cards if they look cool, but and I like the thrill of finding the hits and whatever. It doesn't have to be football or baseball or basketball or anything else. So I said, hey, do we want to break WWE? Do you want to break Pokemon? What do you if you think it can fill and I can get enough people that say, yeah, I would buy a spot that I think it might fill, then I will buy whatever product that I think we can do. But so someone said, might have been Jeff, someone on Twitter said, how about written word? And I was like, I didn't know written word was the name of the product. And I said, what are you talking about, written word? And so he pointed me to these. And we've done several breaks of this since. Sometimes they take a minute to fill, but they're cheap spots, mostly because not everyone gets something. I try and make it just enough to cover my costs. And then maybe I think I'm going to net like $15 profit on this maybe when I'm done. But they're fun. I like them. So we can do more of this if you guys want. I will order it tonight. I'm going to try and find something to order tonight for soccer because it's been a minute for soccer. So we'll definitely get that done. Sean, since you're new, I should point out, I try to ship once a week. My shipping day, I'm trying to make it Monday, so that gives me the weekend to get it all ready and done. So in theory, I will probably actually finish up shipping tonight because tomorrow's like a date day with my wife. So I don't want to be working on shipping and sorting all day. So I'll try and finish that stuff up tonight. So in theory, these should go out Monday. But usually it's like every Monday or so. What? The 3 combo spots are gone, so that leaves 1 spot left. Hold on. I think we're doing basketball tonight right now. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Stick around. Let's see what we're gonna do here. That's funny, Kristen. You told me before my phone could tell me. One of my side projects is going to need to be to run a USB cable under my break table, because sometimes I sit here with my keyboard on my lap, so that my wireless keyboard can be plugged in, because it goes to sleep otherwise, which is really annoying. Anyway, let's take a look. So let me just see what it says. So the combos are gone. What's left? That should leave us with just the one spot each, I think. And then what I'll do, let me take a look at who we have in these spots real quick. What did I just do? I went to the wrong thing. Okay. Okay. Sorry if anyone's chatting at me, I can't see it right now. So that's the duo for hockey. So we have a combo for hockey too, where you can get in both breaks for the price of one also. Yeah, combo's out of stock. It leaves us 2 spots in each. So let me take a look here. I'm just making sure I get your name in these, Kristen, and then we'll figure out what I want to do about the last spot. So we have 2 spots left. Let's do this. Maybe I can do a good enough deal that someone can buy them up. I'm going to give you I'll figure out what it's going to be, Kristen. I'll cut you a little bit of money back on that too for helping close it. Okay, so let's do this. Give me a second. I'm going to go to Discord and see if I can offer a deal that no one can refuse. Actually, let me move these over to combo spots so that we can fill them both at the same time real quick, and then I'll do it. So when I say move them over to combo spots, I'm basically taking the individual spots and removing them from the available inventory, and then I'm going back to that combo which shows out of stock right now, and then I'm going to put them back in there as long as no one buys them first. SP authentic, put a 0 on that guy. Whoops, did that wrong. 1 second, I clicked the wrong thing. We'll get this break to happen tonight, so in the meantime we'll just do a banter for a second. How's your weekend, everyone? Like Rip and Gypsy. Did you guys? I know Kristen did. Did anyone else see the Phil's Pulls packs? I wanted to buy a personal one, but they're not cheap, and it's for good reason. There's some incredible stuff coming out of those. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or you're not familiar with Midwest Box Break, check out Midwest Box Break without the S, just Midwest Box Break, singular, on Twitter. Look at the recent post. There's some incredible stuff that came out of the Phil's Pulls packs. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with Phil's Pulls, Phil Hughes, former Yankee pitcher, collects, and he loves Sapphire, and he has a ton of really, really cool cards, to the extent that it's not a whole lot for him to give away, like a Chrome Update Tatis PSA 10, right? That came out of one of those packs. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the combos are refilled. There's 2 combo spots left. I'm going to... my weekend's also fantastic, Kristen. Sorry, I just popped back over to chat. I'm going to pop into Discord and see if anyone wants a deal on those last 2. So let's see, they're $29 per combo, right? What if I offer them both? Yeah, I'm going to do it. What the hell? Let's see what happens. Give me 1 sec. If you're in Discord, watch the general room because it's coming up. Or if you're feeling frisky, just go grab the last 2 spots and then you'll figure out what the deal is when I refund some money. Let me link to it. That would be easier too. So I'm just going to make sure there's a deal offered here. I put in a little bit of a buffer. I try not to... I'm not here to make a lot of profit. I do profit off these breaks. But I try to put in enough of a buffer so that I don't actually lose money. That's my primary goal, is to not lose money on breaks this year. Last year I actually lost some money on breaks because I don't do it for profits. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to that. I'm paying a little more attention to that this year because it allows me to make sure I make discounts and close breaks and stuff. And actually pay for supplies without it coming out of my own pocket and all that. How much is that? Okay. I put it in Discord. Let's see if it sells. We'll sell these last 2 spots and break it. So I'll talk about what it is real quick. If you're just watching and unfamiliar with what we're hopefully about to break here, I'm going to go like all out. I want to get this to break tonight. I've been excited about these. Mostly Flare Mystique. Let me pull back up my other stuff so I can see. Hopefully no one's chatting back at me in Discord because I can't see it. Would you pick up a personal of the Phil's pulls? The Phil's pulls packs or whatever they're called. They look awesome. I want a personal one, but I think they're probably out of my price budget right now. Well, there's some good reaction to the post I just made, so hopefully it'll sell. We'll see. We'll see if these last 2 spots sell. Anyway, so I was going to pop over to make sure you can see what I'm showing. Okay, so Flare Mystique, 1999, 2000, right? So these are 20 years old, this box. And we've opened some older stuff recently. But these have cards in them. They have some of the inserts that you peel off, and we could peel off and find a 1 of 1, or we could peel off and find one of the what are they called? Raise the Roof. That's what we're looking for. Raise the Roof. I should have known that was you, Kristen. Raise the Roof is numbered to 100. So plus there's fresh ink, but honestly, I would rather see a Raise the Roof than an autograph out of this, to be honest, because the Raise the Roof are worth a lot more. Now, if you collect certain people in here that are in this, then you might want to see an autograph. But anyway, so we're looking for fresh ink, feel the game, Vince Carter autograph and game worn, Raise the Roof, 10-point perfect, or point perfect, and Slamboree. But we really want Raise the Roof. That's what we're looking for out of this. So that's that one. And then when I saw that, I snatched it up and I was like, well, I want to buy something else too at the same time. So I grabbed SP Authentic Basketball because these are also pretty cool. And they have Sign of the Times autographs. And these have rookie effects, and they have, as you can see, Kobe. Try to see what the odds. Yeah. So athletic cards are 1 in 12 pack. There's some fun stuff in here. There's no guarantee that we're going to pull anything super exciting out of these, but we have done pretty well with some of the vintage stuff, like Kristen's pack of 93 Upper Deck that had 2 Jeters in it. And then we pulled three Jeter rookies out of the last box of 93 Upper Deck. 3 Jeter rookies, which was pretty good. I think the first one we opened had none. Thanks, Kristen, for supporting the break. Hopefully we can get that. Hopefully someone will snatch them up. It's $58, and I just said I will give back 18 of those dollars. I probably should have looked at my cost and stuff before I did that, but it's not. Maybe I'll lose $1 or $2. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. I probably won't. I'll probably make $20 on this break. These 2. So anyway, these are pretty good. And then these, I think both of these came from David Adams Card World. Has a buyer named Reed who runs around. I don't know how he puts ads in the paper or what. I don't know what he's doing. Or he goes to card shops. But he has Reed's buys. And these, I think these were both Reed's buys. Where he went out and found these boxes hiding in someone's attic or sitting on a shelf at someone's house. And bought them, and then marked them up probably a little bit, and then handed them off to me in exchange for my credit card number. So I don't see a purchase coming through yet. I'm so sometimes I'm tempted to absorb a spot or two myself. I don't want to absorb 2 spots and 2 breaks though. We'll give it a minute to see if anyone is interested in picking those up, and then if so, then we'll get breaking. The other one we have is CHL. So CHL, which one is 5 spots away? Let's see. It looks like, hold on. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. So 2017-18 has 10 spots left, and then 2019-20 has 5 spots left in it. Those are, what's the price on those? What? Hold on. Oh, that's the combo. I'm like, how are they? They're not that expensive. Oh yeah, okay. So you can't buy single spots anymore of the. You can if I move something around if someone wants to do it, but of the 2019-20, because those are sold out. It's just combos now, combo or duo. So those are available. The CHL was pretty good too. We did a kind of gratitude appreciation break for people for June, just to say thanks to people who jumped in breaks last in June. And for the appreciation break, we did CHL hockey, and I think it was the first pack had a printing plate, a 1-on-1 printing plate. What? Sean closed it? All right. Well then, it looks like we will be doing 3 breaks tonight. Okay, first things first. I'm going to go send some money back to some people. I never want to actually like reward anyone for waiting a week to get into a break. Like, I don't want to promote the idea that, hey, if you wait long enough, then you'll get a really big discount or whatever. I'd rather just have stuff that people want to get into and price it right, and then fill stuff and break it. But when we do struggle, there's the refund button. When we do struggle, I always appreciate my closers. In fact, it auto-filled for me, closer discount for the refund. That's funny. So I'm going to do a couple of flat rate refunds real quick for our 2 closers to help get this done. We did that on the last break too. I did a 2-for-1 on the last 2 spots. So you will need to manually blah blah. Okay. So all right. So what I'm going to do is, I will do it right now. I'm going to forget later, so bear with me for 1 sec. I'm just going to take care of this now so I don't forget later. I appreciate you guys and the patience. I'm just going to make sure that our closers get their gratitude refunds. And I don't ever want anyone who bought in the break early to feel like, well, I paid full price, I'm getting robbed. And it's not like that. The perspective you need to have is not everyone liked the break as much as you, and or the idea of it maybe, and so we had to do a little extra push at the end for you to get it done. So just know that I do this for you, not in spite of the amount that you paid. Okay, so let me do this real quick. I kind of have to stop talking to you guys, or I'm going to accidentally refund someone $180. And that might be fun, but I don't want to do that right now. So, Sean, I don't know if you're watching. Sean, there you are. Too late. I already did it. I went back to chat after I clicked the button. So it's done, dude. Plus, I offered it. I'm not going to offer it and not do it. That's just not going to happen. So, I closed the wrong window. See what happens? I closed the wrong window. Okay, so that one's done. And this one's just about done. Actually, let me just make sure. Sometimes I can do it right from my portal, from my own website, and sometimes it makes me go into PayPal to do it. So we'll start breaking in a second. I need to do a random. We'll do that in 1 second, and then we'll get going. Yeah, I forgot to document it on the website. I like to put it in the website too, just so I have a record of it. So let me just do that real fast. It helps me with my record keeping, like to know if I made money or lost money or what happened. So get my record keeping, get this in place here. Oops. All right, we're all set. So let me grab the names and we'll do our random. Thank you for closing it. That's awesome. I'm glad we can break tonight. Oh, well, you know what? It's too late. I am happy to give you guys closer discounts. It's great. It's great to have these closed. These have been open for way too long, if I'm being honest about it. So I want to just get them closed and move on, gets us into the next breaks. I'll order some more stuff tonight. Maybe pick up some stuff in person on Wednesday, depending on how my new job stuff goes. I might have meetings all week. Okay, so, all right. Let's do this. Let me close that, get it out of my way. And let me make sure Sean's name is in here. And the other break. So we're going to do 2 breaks. I want to do probably a SP Authentic basketball. They're both basketball. SP Authentic first. Because Fleer Mystique has that super glossy, they might take longer to open. We don't really know what we're in for yet. So it may take a minute on those. Okay, so SP Authentic, we're going to do that first. And let's get our random started. Take the Leaf Holiday Pack. What do you mean? Yeah, I was focused on giving refunds and couldn't see what you said about refunds. My dogs are crazy. They're out there barking at who knows. They don't even know. My Jax knows. He'll go out and he'll bark because he sees a dog walk by. And then by the time Grizzy gets up there and he's like, what are we barking at? I want to bark too. And he starts barking. And he has no clue. He can't see anything. He just barks. He's adorable with his little waggy tail. Okay, so let me get the browser up and we can do a random. Oh, no, that's fine, Kristen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do anything I can't do. You know what I mean? Like, if I couldn't figure it out, then I wouldn't. I'd figure out some other way to do it. CHL hockey is like, that's a tough one. There's very little margins. Like, I would have a hard time doing that to close those, which is probably why I didn't. So this is, man, I forget when I have 2 similar breaks. This one is, what number? 167, CW167. Okay. For anyone new, I probably should have mentioned this the last break as well. I don't random the team names because it just makes things harder to find. Hey, thanks for subbing, by the way. I appreciate the subs and the likes and hitting the bell when you sub and all that. It helps me. I may never catch up to Ben. And Rippin' Gypsy has 20,000 followers on Twittergram. I can't believe that. I think I'm being funny because I work in technology when I mispronounce technology things. Or say them like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I commonly call it the interwebs. Okay. Good luck, everyone. There is our list of names. The code is Rick says. I don't know what he says, but it's RXSSEZ. I'm going to grab the names, paste them over there, and then I'll grab the actual teams because I didn't do that yet. Put those in. There's our names. Let me grab the teams from my spreadsheet so you guys can see who you got. 167. And I'm going to update the title too in a second here so there's no confusion about what we're breaking. That's the chat. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to open a trade window and then I'm going to go use the bathroom because I thought I was doing 1 20-minute break. So I'm not prepared to sit here for 2 hours. And I am slow, so it'll be 2 hours. Okay, there is our stuff. Let me put trade window open. And right now I'm going to go take a brief break. So I will catch up with chat in 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me 167 is SP Authentic. Let me update the title real quick, and then I'll step away for a minute now so I don't have to later. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. I'll hide the browser. Okay, so how many people are in chat right now? There's probably not a lot of people in chat. I didn't expect to have the break right now. I'm actually going to mention in Discord that we're doing these as well. Just so there's a little bit more knowledge about that it's happening. And then I'll be right back. Okay. Cool. All right, I don't know if anyone's looking for anyone specific. I will be right back, and then we'll crack these open. If I don't see any trades brewing, then we'll just get going on it. Be right back. Jeremy. Kristen said, "Hey, Jeremy," so I assume Jeremy's in here. Oh, there you are. Yep. What are we asking me? Oh, if you're in this, hold on. Let me look. 2 of the combo spots should have 2 teams in the SP. Yep, that would be true. Let me double check. 1 second. Are you not seeing them in there? Hold on, let me check real quick. Matt H. I just see the 1. Okay, so let me just double check the orders. Maybe I messed something up. I hope not. Oh, that throws a wrench in stuff if I missed something. If I somehow missed documenting one of yours. Really hope I didn't do that. Let me check real quick here. Okay. Combo 166, 167, combo 166. Okay. All right. I did mess something up. So there is no easy way for me to fix that either. So first of all, let me apologize. I messed that up somehow. I'm just catching up with chat real quick. Sorry guys, 1 second. Yeah, I know. I like to leave a trade window just in case, because there's a few people in here now because I posted. That's a good question. I don't think so, but it's very possible, actually. So, hold on 1 second, I will tell you. Oh, let me see if I messed up the mats on this. It may take me a second because some of these came from minis, but I think there was only 2 minis, so that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. It's a better way to search for it. Hendrix. Okay, let me see here. So we have 1 combo order outright from Matt Pinkston. I need to double check because I don't want to give away one of his spots when I shouldn't. I need to double check that he didn't win one in a mini. But I don't think, let's see. Okay, so he did get one in a mini. It was racked in a mini to him. Let me look back real quick. One had 3. John Bryan. Okay. It's funny, Brian won 2 spots and racked 1 to Evan. Evan won 2 spots and racked 1 to Matt. So, okay, here's where we're at. Matt P does have 2 spots. That is fact. Wait, you're missing a rack? Hold on. How did I... You gotta be kidding. I did not mess that up, did I? Hold on one sec. Let me do this. Let me undo so I have my original list. Copy that, and I'm going to paste it over here. Let me grab that list and paste it over here. Okay. So on my original list, I had Matt H bought the first combo, and then Pinkston bought one shortly after. Now where's Evan? Evan, you have 3 spots, 4 spots. Is that right? Let me search. Yeah, you have 4 spots. Let me figure that out real quick too. One of them was a rack, that's for sure. One was from a mini, I think. Let me see. Thanks for your patience, everyone. It's just going to take me a second to figure out what's going on here. Make sure I don't have anything really screwed up. I know I messed up part of it. So you bought 3 outright. Okay, that's those 3. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what happened. One of the spots that Brian Bast got was racked to you. Was racked to you, Evan. That's why you're missing a spot. Brian has an extra one. Okay, we'll leave that alone for right now, Evan, because I'm still figuring out the one with Matt Hendricks. So okay, so Matt P, your spots are fine. I think everyone else is fine. I had one that I messed up because Brian Bast still has a spot. He racked it after I documented it in my spreadsheet. He said he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, I want to rack this spot. Can you pick someone?" And I said, "Well, I mean, usually we just go with the next person on the list or whatever," which is how that happened. And then I didn't go back and document it, so I missed that. I lost 2 viewers already because I'm trying to figure out what I messed up. Matt Hendricks, can we get together after the break and I will figure out how to make up that missing spot to you? It's pretty impossible for me to fairly take that spot away from anyone else or rerun the random, because then if someone got good teams, then they're going to be upset. So for this kind of a thing, I think the best thing is if I can figure out how to make that up to you, I'll refund the money, and then on top of it, we'll do something else for the confusion, if that's all right. I really, really apologize about that. One of the difficulties too with doing a break that doesn't fill very quickly is then I do combos and stuff to kind of get it to fill, and then what ends up happening sometimes is it's going to mess up Mystique as well, because in this case, unlike Evans where I just misdocumented something, in this case I oversold by 1 spot. So I didn't document your spot and then I sold all the other spots. So what could happen is if someone else in Mystique wanted to give up a spot, and then I could refund them their money and do something like a little extra credit for them if they want to do that, then we can recover a spot for you there, since I haven't done the random yet. But otherwise it would affect Mystique too. There's separate extra break credit or something, then we can do that. Otherwise I would do the same for you for Mystique. Let me get my notes so I can make a note on this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Sorry, I'm just making notes on my notepad about people I need to reach out to. Otherwise, I have a horrible memory. I will forget, and then you'll have to chase me down, which is even less convenient for you. Okay. All right. I'll get with you after the breaks then. And if you want to do that, Jeremy, I can give you your money back from the Mystique spot too, and then we'll figure it out. You don't have to do that, Kristen. That's fine. We should figure it out. We'll take an extra second right now and figure it out right now so that I don't forget before I random. Kristen, do you want me to buy? What if I buy back? Okay. Let's do this. Let's just leave it as it is. If Matt's good with it, we'll leave it as it is. I'll get Matt a credit and then a little extra credit for the inconvenience, and then we'll take care of it. I'll take care of him, Kristen. I appreciate it, Kristen and Jeremy. You guys are super helpful, and I appreciate that. But I'll take care of it with Matt afterwards. I apologize, Matt. We'll get it taken care of. So in the meantime, did we have any trades, or I know we kind of distracted from that with everything else? I will. I'll definitely make sure I take care of you, Matt. What did someone say? Might have been Ben who said that in his last break. Someone may be watching you for the first time. I think about that a lot when I'm doing a break, and I'm like, oh man, I messed that up. And then I'm like, I kind of... Sometimes I'll beat myself up over. I'm like, oh man, really? Like someone's watching this and they're like, no, I'm not subscribing now. Put that over there. Okay. Okay, so we have trades going. Let's see. Hey, Matt Hendricks, if I don't reach out to you tonight, please DM me or something, because it means I haven't figured out, other than an email address, how to get a hold of you. But I will do it tonight. And if I haven't, then just reach out to me. Okay, so Kings for Bulls. Let's do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have it on my notes so I won't forget, but sometimes, like, I have cards here from someone who guessed correctly in a break, but I don't think they were in any breaks. So then I have no idea how to get a hold of him still. His name's Nate. I don't think it's Nate C, though. I think it's a Nate B. Have to look again. Okay, so we traded... Wait, who traded? Hold on. Let me go back to the chat. Hey, Zach. You got here just in time, Zach. We're running a little late. And it's not because I messed up everything on the list or anything like that. Don't rewind. We're just running late for no reason. Everything is fine. Where was I? Bulls for Kings. Got it. Okay. Let's get that sorted. So I'm gonna do it in my document first, because that'll trip me up if I forget later and then go to ship. What? Okay. Bulls for Kings. Okay, so Kristen's taking the Bulls. Let's update that over this guy. Wrong thing. I get myself all turned around. I'm going to make more mistakes if I don't get out of my own head. Okay, so Kristen's taking the Bulls, Matt's taking the Kings. Let's get that sorted here. Kings are 12. Boom. Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Hold on, I better make sure I have leaf holiday packs for you. That's for Kristen. Okay, we can do that. Matt, I'm still gonna take care of you outside of that. So we'll still do something after, for sure. Not just for the SP, also for the whole thing. I think this is the only one I had left. Tiny secret, I save these for you guys, but I'm also human and sometimes I open one every once in a while. So there's only this one left. That's why I had to check. Okay, so that's Kristen's pack. And we can open it tonight or I can just ship it to you, either way. Okay, so we did Bulls for Kings. Anything else going? I'm going to go update my spreadsheet right now and give one of those spots to Matthew so I don't forget. How'd you like me to mess that up twice in one night? That'd be awesome. Wrong list. Where's that? 66 Mystique. Yeah, okay, cool. I got it updated. I'm not going to mess it up now. All right. All right. I don't see anything else brewing. I'm going to close the trades. If something comes up, if I'm wrong and something comes up, yeah, Matt, that's something you'll notice is this group takes care of each other. Like, this is my mistake. They didn't have to offer anything, and they're really good, just really generous. So I appreciate that, but not expected, definitely appreciated. So if a trade comes up before I open the first pack, then we'll stop and handle it. But it looks like we're pretty much done with trades for now, so we can move on. Yeah, I get the same way, Matt. Like, I don't even know who's on what teams, so I'll have to go look at the checklist. I think the packs are right under there. I don't want to cut a pack. So I'll have to go and look at the checklist to make sure that I know, who's on what teams, because I don't follow what years certain trades happen. And it can be hard. It can be a lot harder with older cards. Oh, and by the way, we may have... did I put it on here? Yeah, okay. So it is already adjusted on this list. We have we have an old school list here, not a new team list. So we have Supersonics, for example, which Kristen has. So I don't have to point that out. The team you have is the team you have, so that's good. I don't think we have any other like weirdness in here that we have to worry about. If there is anything, as always, if there's something that's not clearly documented, like this is a card of 15 players and we don't know what team they're on or whatever, then we may have to do a random or we'll figure it out. But I don't think there's any monkey wrenches like that in the system. Oh wow! Okay, keep this on the screen. So I want to show you something. Hold on, let me get that. This is all over the place. Okay. And as always, we'll do guesses too. So there are numbered cards in this. I don't know. I don't remember what the different parallels are, but what we'll do is if we hit... Oh, and I'm thinking of Mystique too. So, what are we looking for in here? Sign of the Times autographs and numbered rookie effects. So let's do this. Guess a numbered rookie effect, and if it's numbered under 100, we'll count it. Or guess an autograph. I mean, just guess a player name. And if we pull an autograph or a numbered rookie effect under 100, numbered 100 or less, of that rookie, then we will... Well, yeah, they no longer exist, but anyway, if we pull that, then you'll get a free pack too, but not one of these because I think this is the last one. But there's other cool stuff in there. Okay, let's dive right in. Larry Bird. Oh, look at this too, by the way. The color, this is not my camera. Look, there's like brilliant red and orange down here. Look how faded that looks. So random. Which is kind of weird to me, given that it wasn't out in the sun. And then there was also this, which is kind of weird too. You can kind of see a little bit of staining. So it's just, that's kind of random. I've never opened one of these boxes, I don't think at all. In 2000, I was only doing baseball. And I definitely haven't opened one of these in recent times, so these are kind of new. And we may have to scroll back up and see who guessed what, but we'll do it if we need to. Okay, like I said, I haven't opened these. These do have like an embossed design, which is kind of cool. I always liked when they started doing those. Vin Baker right on top. Jamie Feek. I'm not going to read off every card. I'm just kind of showing them. And then this is... they are clean cards and they're in really good condition. These are not sticking together. Mystique might. But like the 93 Upper Deck, you can pull some nice Jeters out of there, but there's no guarantee it's going to be gradable because it could stick and get all ruined. Anyway, Hardaway. Oh, and they have their player number embossed on the bottom too. Matumbo. So, yeah, just a base bunch of base cards in a base pack. Different colors on the back. So that's kind of an overview of the design. We're running way late now, so I'll go through the rest of it. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kristen, and hopefully we pull something really cool. Well, there is something cool there. We'll set that aside for a second. We'll show that last. Jamal Mashburn. Sean Kemp. The team names are even kind of hard to read, some of them on the bottom, like Heat, because his shoe is in the way. And then Marbury. I love to watch Stephon Marbury play when I lived in Phoenix. These are stuck a little bit. And that's because this beautiful card. So first, here's another base for the Rockets. And this one is SP First Class Allen Iverson. I'll let you guys see it as soon as I'm done looking at it. For the 76ers. These are pretty. Wow, I like these cards. So 76ers is Anthony G. And that's what the back looks like. FC, First Class, FC 10. The answer. I did get an autograph, number to 10, out of Upper Deck Black. By the way, guys, if you ever see a box of Upper Deck Black that isn't $700, let me know and I will buy it. I bought probably 5 or 6 cases of that just for myself. I enjoyed that product so much that I just kept buying cases. I bought cases and then I'd get a Michael Jordan auto number to 15 and I'd sell it and sell a couple other things and buy more cases. But I had a Iverson and it was inscribed The Answer number to 10 autograph out of that. But I sold it because I wanted to buy more cases. They were just so much fun to open and look at. I had to sell everything and buy more cases. But anyway, that's for Anthony. That's pretty cool. Congrats, Anthony. 2 packs in only. Not bad. Some of these older packs can be kind of difficult. Some of the newer ones, even. Alright, so I was convinced after the first pack that we'd only see inserts every once in a while, but so far we have our second insert out of 3 packs. These are... there's a little bit of cling, but it's not that bad. Anyway. So we've got Hill for the Pistons. Vince Carter for Raptors. For the Cavs, Bob Sura, I mean. And Avery Johnson for the Spurs. Here's our base. I keep saying I won't go over all the base, and then I do. Anyway, Maximum Force. And I don't remember what the odds on all of these are. But this is Sharif Abdur-Rahim for the Grizzlies. Anthony again. Yeah, I don't know. We can look up the odds later if we want. But anyway, that's what Maximum Force looks like. Pretty obvious from the back that it's going to be an insert. I'm not going to top load everything. If we pull an auto, I'll top load it or something huge. Maybe a Kobe insert, I'll probably top load it. Those are pretty good. But doesn't mean I won't top load it later. I'm just not going to do it right this second. Because they're embossed, I think that's part of why they're not sticking together. They just don't slide apart easily. Anyways, bunch of base. Hardaway for the Suns. They're a nice thick stock. They're really nice cards. So even the base cards are going to be good to have. A lot of times I'd want to convince you to donate your base or something because then I don't have to ship it, to be honest. But no, honestly, I really don't mind. But these, I would absolutely say don't donate them. Trying to see who that is. We have an autograph. I didn't recognize who it is. Oh, and an insert. What is that? Alright, so we have a few base. These packs are turning out pretty decent already. Let's do the insert. Kevin Garnett. Very nice. Sorry. I'll let you guys see it too. Kevin Garnett for the Timberwolves. T-Wolves. SP Athletic. These are the Athletic. It said, I think, we're 1 in 12 packs. For the Timberwolves, that's going to John S. Unfortunately, I think there's probably a few people who aren't in watching the break because they may not even be aware of it yet. And then we got our first auto already. I don't know if there's... I think there's 1 auto per box. There might have been 2. I don't remember now. Anyway, it's a sign of the times. It's Ruben Patterson for the Supersonics. The team whose name, every time I say it, this song gets in my head. Supersonic. I'm dancing. You guys can't see it. You're not going to see it. I'm not going to show you. Chair dancing. I have a sit-to-stand desk. So when I work, at least 2 hours a day, I will raise the desk up and turn my music up and just dance while I write code. Incredibly embarrassing, probably, if anyone ever saw me doing it. But good exercise otherwise. Anyway, that's Supersonics. That's for Kristen, who's eating dinner in front of her TV. Oh, you know what? I want to take, at least for the auto, see if I can get a screenshot of it. Okay. Dan Marley, sports card autograph, I think. Well, it was... Oh, that one's got a bumped corner. It was the first one in person at the very least. That one's got a tiny corner issue on that Patrick Ewing. Anyway, Glenn Robinson, Reggie Miller, Vlad. And then the Patrick Ewing. It's a little corner issue on the back. Can happen with the thicker cards. But anyway, I was so like starstruck. He was at some like I don't know, one of the eyeglass places, eyeglass chains, and they had hired him to sit there out in front of their eyeglass chain and sign autographs. And I was at Valley West Mall, and I played baseball for the Valley West Maulers, and I was so starstruck and excited. I was like 12 or 11 or something. David Robinson, Eddie Jones. We got Michael Finley, Mitch Richmond, Maximum Force, Alonzo Mourning for the Heat. That's for Evan. Yeah, these are good looking cards. There's a lot of kind of vintage stuff that comes up for cheap, and a lot of it's just like, I think about it this way: would I be excited about anything in that if I was in a break? And a lot of times I'm like, no, and you guys just don't hear about that stuff because I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. No one's gonna get excited about 89 tops, no matter how cheap I make the break. No one's gonna care, right? But sometimes when I see this, I go search for the checklist, and it'll inevitably show you pictures of the cards, and so I get to see the inserts, and I'm like, all right, those look pretty cool. That's why I got so excited about Mystique and bought it pretty quickly, actually. I bought the only box. I thought there was going to be 2 available. I tried to buy 2, and there was only 1. Mystique, though, comes with the risk that all the cards are stuck together and it's a whole, just a horrible, horrible break. And I did put a disclaimer in there, not a disclaimer, but kind of almost a guarantee that if most of the cards are trash in that, everyone gets their money back, or at least everyone affected by that. If all of your cards are perfect, then you can have your cards, but hopefully that doesn't happen. I would prefer to see all the cards come out really good, so hopefully that's going to be the case. Is this the same? Some of these are repeating, like in order, which happens. Yeah, I like these more than I thought I was going to. They look really good in person. The inserts are pretty decent. I thought that was a different card. It's just upside down. Tricksters. Put that over there for a sec. They do have a tiny bit of stick. For 20 years in the box, it's almost no stickiness, which is good. Keith Van Horn. wearing a Nets jersey. That's New Jersey Nets Keith Van Horn. That one's for MTV Mike. I said I wasn't going to top load them, and then I started top loading. See, what I do is I get in the mindset. I'm like, this is a beautiful card. I would, if it was in my collection, it would be a top loader. So I just muscle memory top load it automatically sometimes. But I'll try and remember to do that after the break. Oh, that's cool. Another insert. We haven't seen one of those. Also, I think I know what player that is. Anyway, Derek, Carl. These two are stuck together, which is why I'm doing it backwards. Hakeem, who's rookie, I need to send out to PSA tomorrow. Mike, if you're watching, I'm sending you a package for grading. And Kobe Bryant for the Lakers spot for Brian B. So this is a Premier Powers. I don't know the odds on pulling one of these. It's the first one I've seen. We haven't opened that many packs, though. Because it's Kobe, I'm going to give it a little extra love when I put it in the sleeve. Just to make sure the corner doesn't catch. Because it's a risk on the thicker cards. Yeah, that's a nice Kobe. 99 2000 too, so that's not too far into his career. He's so young still. Trying to rock his facial hair. That kid. Alright, well congrats Brian on the Kobe. That's cool. I'd love to have that to have been the autograph. Can you imagine if we pulled a Kobe auto out of here? Insane. That would just be unreal. I think these are all base, it looks like. Olajuwon, BJ Armstrong, Van Horn, Larry Hughes, Phil's younger brother, Larry, and Scottie Pippen. Oh, we got another insert. The face looks familiar, but I only got a glimpse. It wouldn't stand up in a lineup. Come on, don't stick together. Anyway, there's a Shaq. There's a Alan Henderson. Tom G. I always hated trying to say his last name. And Jalen Rose. And our insert is another SP First Class. This one's for the Heat. Tim Hardaway for the Heat. So it's another card for Evan in the Heat. Congrats, Evan. I probably should have just kept the last two spots for myself now that I'm looking at the cards. If I find another deal on these, I might have to buy a couple of boxes, like an extra box for myself. Terrell Brandon. Oh, we got a couple of inserts in this one. I think we're doing a little better than the pack odds, perhaps. Dice, Mason. I don't know why I'm focusing on the base cards. Anyway, Maximum Force Antoine Jameson for the Warriors. So that's for Kristen. Antoine Jameson. These are really like... They look good on camera. They look better in person, I'm telling you right now. I don't know if I showed the back of... I showed the back of Maximum Force. There's the Athletic. That's what the SP First Class looks like. And then this one, the Kobe. I think I showed that a little. The Premier Powers. And then the other one, this one's numbered. 858 out of 1500. William Avery. Not the big name we want, but anyway, Timberwolves. For John S. Tiniest bit of white on the top corner. And much more evident on the back. There's a soft corner up here. But that's what the back of that looks like. Rookie effects. So this is what I was talking about, the rookie effects. This one's numbered to 1500. 858 out of 1500. Not the rookie effects we wanted, but it's all right. It's not bad. You know what I forgot to do? I'll do it real quick. You guys put up with so much from me. Take a picture of the thing. And then take a picture of this other thing. And then I'll finish opening that back. Okay. All right, here we go. Upside down. I'll try and show them so you can see them. I'm not going to read off all the names. I'm really trying to be better about not spending a ton of time doing that. I don't like to fly through the cards like they're junk, but I don't need to spend time on every single base card either. If I do see, if I recognize like a Kobe or something, I'll set it aside for sure. And I'll catch it in sorting anyway. The camera's a little low. Always happens. See, randomly. Okay, so now my hit cam updates on its own. I didn't do it that time. I don't know. I thought I had to go in and click it to do it, but maybe if I add, maybe if the number of images in the directory goes up by 2 or 3, then it will do it. Anyway, we have at least one insert. Yeah, just the one. Okay. Not Kobe, not Kobe, not Kobe, and there is another one back here. There it goes. Not Kobe. I don't know if, you know, who else is real big in here, but if you know some, like one of these is good and you want it sleeved, or you tell me you want all of yours sleeved, I'll put them all in penny sleeves. I want to show this. It's leaning because of the embossing on the right side of the card. The stack is actually leaning. That's how heavy the embossing is. Anyway, so number 15, forward for the Raptors, Vince Carter. There you go, SP Athletic, Vince Carter. That one's Raptors, so that's going to Andrew B. Vince Carter for the Raptors. Congrats, Andrew. There's another little, like another soft corner up there. I'm seeing more of those than I would prefer to see. That can be an issue sometimes with older product is, you know, if it's bouncing around in a box for 20 years, you don't know how many times it's moved across country or what other forces were inflicted on it in the 20 years since they came from the factory. But it's a nice card. Tiny corner bump on it, unfortunately. Chris Carr, Rick Smits. Two stuck a little bit together. There's a Kobe right there, so now I know what he looks like. You know, his card. I thought that said Mark Dewar for a second. Looks nothing like it would actually say that, but anyway. It's a nice Kobe. All the corners look pristine. This is I don't know about centering. Hard to say. It might be like a 65-45 on centering. Or a 55-45, I mean. Can't have 65-45. But it's a good looking card. I think this would be easy 9 or 10 if you're going to grade it. Anyway, so that's another one for the Lakers. I count this kind of as a little bit because it's a older Kobe. These are pretty good. I mean, a second year LeBron that's almost $300 after grading. The Carter was not numbered. I think only the rookie effects might be numbered. So there's rookie effects. That one is numbered, 858 out of 1500. The Carter, yeah, there's no numbering on the Carter. Beautiful card, though. And then just a base Kobe. We're getting close to the end of this box. Then we'll jump in the next break. That's a cool looking card. I love the way these looks. Kenny Anderson, Allen Houston. Is that Allen Houston? Yeah. Chris Mills. All right, and then another Maximum Force. This one's got a really rough corner, the bottom left corner by his ankle. He's going to be on the injured list, Mutombo, with that ankle injury. Anyway, this is Garnett for the Timberwolves again, making another appearance for John. Sorry, John, this corner is a little rough. You can kind of see it on the camera. Doesn't look very bad from the front and back, but you can tell. It's enough that I'm putting it in the other way. No, I got it. I will. I'll sleeve that after the break. We'll do that one after, because I'm gonna have to take a second with that one, so I don't do any further damage. Once the corner's pulled up a tiny bit, if you're not careful when you put it in the sleeve, you're just gonna exacerbate the issue. So we'll try not to do that. Upside down variations. I think Ben Smith invented those, actually. Now I'm going to go to sort these, and there's going to be 2 cards upside down. It's going to drive me crazy. I need to fix those. That's better. Hold on, there's one other thing I saw. Oh, it's just part of the picture. I saw that, and I was like, is that a parallel? What's going on? Nope. Just the net in the photo. Dirk. Okay, well, look. Evan's not happy with his heat pulls yet. There's another rough corner. Evan. I pulled your Dirk, but it has the rough corner on the top. There's your Dirk base. Whoa, he looks way younger too. Little bit of corner issue. Mystique. Next break, I'm going to put a box of Arm & Hammer in the background. See if anyone thinks it's Mystique. You got another box of Mystique? Yup. But I'm not going to open it. It'll make a terrible mess. So, there you go. Hey, Evan, next time, why don't you say, let's find that Kobe Auto 101. All right? Let's practice that. Because you have some kind of magical power. But also when you say it, specify with no a PSA 10 ready Kobe Auto. Appreciate that. Well, you got a Dirk. It's got a little bit of a corner issue, but Londo Mourning for Evan. A couple upside down cards. Another Mavericks, Trailblazers, Sam Cassell. 3 packs left. I think it's fairly unlikely we'll pull another auto, but there's other decent stuff in here. So this one has like no corner issues that I can see. It's just kind of random, I guess. And it would be. It's just how the packs maybe move around. Nothing too crazy in here. That's not to say some of these cards might be worth $3 or $4 or whatever, but just nothing that stands out immediately. Is Dirk big in this? Was this his rookie year? I gotta pay more attention. I would have flown right by Dirk if you didn't say something about it. Just another base card. Rod Strickland. And this one has an insert in it for Chris Webber for the Kings. Kings via the trade to Matt. It's a nice looking card, Matt. Oh, second year Dirk and Vince. Okay. I thought this was a rookie one for Vince. I can't remember. I bought these a while ago, and then I've been sitting on them. What? Okay, there we might have gotten a hit at the last pack. It's the last pack. We'll look at it at the end. I think that's a little bit rare, but I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Charles Barkley. Joe Smith. Okay, so the last insert is a Supremacy Vince Carter for the Raptors. That card is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful card. So there you go again, Andrew for the Raptors with the Vince Carter. So that's it for SP Authentic. The SP Authentic 2, these weren't the ones that I bought because I thought they were going to be super beautiful. I thought they would be good cards, but wow. So now I'm even more excited for Mystique. And I hope they don't let me down because these are building me up. Okay, so let's recap. I'm not going to recap everything. I'll pull a few out. So we had... Yeah, we had some pretty good. I'll recap most of these. Okay, so we had our base, Dirk and Kobe. And then for the Raptors, we have a couple of Vince Carters. So these are our two Vince Carters, Supremacy and SP Athletic. I know that Athletic isn't supposed to be super rare. It's like 1 in every 12 packs. The Supremacy, though, I'm not sure about. I'll look. I'm not going to look right now. We're running late. If someone else wants to and put it in chat, feel free. But otherwise, I'll go take a peek later. And then base Kobe, I'll put you with the other Kobe. Not a base Kobe. This is the Premier Powers Kobe. Premier Powers Kobe. We did pull one rookie effects, 858 out of 1500. Of for Timberwolves of William Avery. And then our autograph was Ruben Patterson for the Supersonics. Kristen got the only autograph in the box. And then the first one we pulled out, Allen Iverson. First class, SP first class. And I don't remember if they're like gold or whatever variations that are maybe a little bit more rare. I'll look those things up. I like to look up the value of some of the cards before I ship. Partly out of curiosity, but also largely because if it's really valuable, I usually want to try and insure it. So I am going to take, before I set this aside, I'm going to take an extra second for this one. There goes the cat being vocal. He wants to come in here and test my patience. My patience, I think he's convinced that it doesn't always work, and he wants to test constantly. Make sure that my patience is in order. Okay. Yeah, even the base cards look good. Kobe's got just a style, like his jump and everything. I will tell you, every Kobe Bryant card I own is in a top loader. Every single one. Because he's timeless. His cards are going to be always valuable. Okay. So moving on to Mystique. I already did rack your spot, Kristen, over to Matt Hendricks. And we got you the Leaf Holiday Bonus Pack. We'll do something extra too. And then I'm going to take care of you also later, Matt. I do that with some other people too. It's not just Kobe. Like every Jordan I own is in a top loader. And I penny sleeve, like I mentioned last break, I penny sleeve every single card in my collection. Everything that I keep is penny sleeve. If it's worth keeping, it's worth being in a penny sleeve. Okay, let's go to the next break. So the next one is 166 Mystique. I don't believe the team names are different, but I'm going to copy and paste them over again anyway. Well, they're not going to be different. They're absolutely not different. I'm not going to do that. Okay, and the other thing was, Evan, you do have another team in this. I need to fix that before I put it in the randomizer. Because he did rack that to you, and I'll make sure you get it in this one at least. I don't have to mess it up in both breaks. Okay. I need to pull up the randomizer first thing. Mystique, I'm really, really hoping for... God, I can't even remember what they're called. How embarrassing. From 20 years ago. Raise the Roof. Raise the Roof. I had some... I think it was Mystique from baseball, but I don't remember the peel-off front. So it might have been like a different year of them that they didn't do that. The peel-off is weird, and I will tell you we will have to peel them during the break. We're going to hit probably several of them. Let's hide this. And show this. So it'll take a second, but we'll have to peel off at least one side to see it. And so that's kind of, I think I actually put that in the break notes that that I'm going to have to peel it. I have to do new. That I'm going to have to peel them. Like, it's not something where you have a choice where I can say, hey, I'll ship it to you and you decide whether you want to peel it off or not. It's just not an option. I'll have to peel it to see who it goes to. Okay, CW166. Can you hear the confidence in my voice? 66. Yep. Okay. I got a message. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Aaron was asking me about written word. Okay. Aaron S., if you're watching, I will have to check on that and get back to you after the breaks are done. I will find out. Suddenly I feel like I messed up a different one now. Okay, so here is... We got the right names in here for some of these. There's the other racked one. Okay, good. Another Snake Eyes. Second time tonight. What does it mean? Final round. All right, Jeremy on top and Matt Pink on bottom. The verification code is AIP. Which should practice saying that 4 times fast. AIP. It's IEIIPK. That's the way we spell it in this country anyway. Let's paste that in my spreadsheet. Over here, 166. And over here, so you guys can see what's going on. Then we'll open up for trades. Let's see. Maybe you guys want to actually see it. Okay, there we go. Trades are open. Yeah, a lot of the parallels and different stuff in that look really, really good. Let me be real clear about what it is we're breaking. Update my title. I'm going to try and do this more often when we have multiple breaks. Update the title as we go. And then my poor dog. He wants in here. He's going to want out in 4 seconds. Hold on 1 sec. How many R's are there in the word trades? For a second, I thought it was 2. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you trade for 1 sec. I'm gonna get a blanket for my dog, so you can lie down in here with me. Bubba, you want to come in? I know. Let me give you a drinky. Hold on. But I think he just wants to play. Oh, don't take me out of the knees. Come on. I feed you. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jax? Okay, apparently Jaximus Maximus, also known as Jax the Puppy Prince or Jaximus Prime, apparently just wanted to play. Yeah, my dog, like, Jax wants to get in here, and then I'm not paying attention to him because I'm doing a break, and then he gets bored and he wants to leave again. That's usually his MO. So, yeah, he just wants to play. That's all he wants. Oh. Roselle Cards tagged me. That means there's another custom Nolan Ryan. I bought one from him. I wasn't 100% sure on the other one. It's not bad, but I don't know if I need it. But now I gotta go look at this new one he put out because I might need it. We'll see. The first one looks really good. Actually, I want to show it to you guys while we're doing trades. Where's my Nolan Ryan stack? Oh, I already put it away? I'm so horrible about putting cards away. I thought it was still out. I put my Nolan Ryans away, I guess. I'll show it next time. All right, I'm glad you caught up, Aaron. If there's some discrepancy, we'll figure it out. Let me catch up on chat here. Looks like we've got... Do we have that confirmed? Celtics for Suns? Is that what I'm seeing? Roselle Cards. You probably liked one of the ones or commented or I don't know. And then now he tags you. I get tagged on a lot of stuff now. Like I get tagged on people selling blasters. No offense if you're selling blasters that you bought for $20 you're selling them for $70. But if you tag me, you should also probably know that my stance on that is I don't agree with people doing that. And so I'm going to call it out. I think he got a little salty. Not Roselle Cards. This other guy got a little salty because he tagged me on a post where he's selling blasters he bought for $20. He's selling them for $75. And I said, I'm interested, but not at 3 times what you paid for them 2 days ago. And I think he got a little salty about it. Okay. We confirmed where to go. Suns for Celtics. Is that what we're doing? Celtics for Suns. Let's do that. Celtics in the 5th spot there. Going to the Suns. Okay, it's updated on my spreadsheet. Let me get it in the stream. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Are you laughing and applauding at my calling it out, Kristen? I don't try and be a jerk or anything, but it's like, I don't know. If you're going to tag me in a post where you are clearing the shelves of cards that otherwise might be purchased by kids, probably wouldn't. Would probably be purchased by me for a break or someone else. And then you're going to like charge 3-4 times as much for them. Yeah, I'll probably say something about it. I'm not. I try not to make that necessarily my whole fight or anything. I'm not like crusading against it. Whoops. But it's hard to not say it when you get tagged. Rip Hamilton? What? Who do you have? You have a shit team? I mean, a junk team? I didn't say that. Nobody heard it. You have not a good team, Matt? I'm trying to look at the list now. You got Rockets. I don't know who's on. I don't know who's on the Rockets in 99-2000. Apparently, Rip Hamilton. Anything else brewing? I'm going to start opening this box. Let me hide the browser so I can see. Might have bumped my camera a little bit. Nah, it's better where it was. Okay. Anything else? So here's what I know, right? With Mystique, if you're talking resale, so there's some decent collectible stuff for PC guys, for guys you might PC, but otherwise, if you're talking about like, if you're looking at what you're going to get back out of it to flip on eBay or whatever, your best odds there are going to be any of these numbered deals, really, or the fresh ink. Like if you get a fresh ink, it could be hit or miss. The Raise the Roof are the big ones. All of the Raise the Roof are pretty good. I think any Raise the Roof is good. So if we pulled like a Raise the Roof Kobe or something, that would just be insane. And then some of the autos are really good too. But Feel the Game, I guess those are rare enough. They're 120 packs. Oh, the Wizards. I call them the Wizards. Wizards? That's how you say wizards if your jaw is wired shut. Congrats on getting the Wizards. Let's start pulling packs out. The seal is intact. Not that I probably couldn't buy some of those stickers. It's like just a regular clear circle sticker. So there's the box. Nothing hiding in there. It's weird. There was one product. I think it was it wasn't a sports card product either. I think it was one of the Cards Against Humanity box things that they did, where they hid a card underneath the box. You had to destroy the box to get to it, to even know it was there. They didn't tell anyone. I'm going to close trades. I think we're done with trades. I don't see anything brewing, so let's do it. Let's get moving. Let's pull some fire, hopefully. I would love to see some more Kobe's, but let's pull some Raise the Roof. Get some other teams involved, too. Woohoo! First time. Spelled it correctly. Okay. All right. So, visit our website, FleerSkybox.com. Someone go visit. Tell me how it looks. Expected delivery. I have so much stuff coming in the mail. I have no idea. And I haven't even bought a lot of stuff recently. It's just like... But I have no idea. Oh, look at... They're sliding apart like butter, guys. They're not sticking together. My nightmare is not happening. I'm super excited. You guys don't know how excited I am. Because I'm like... I just put a lot of money on the line saying I would give everyone their money back if all the cards were trash. This is a good sign for me financially and for you guys in the break too. Okay, let's dive right in. These are the base cards. These are the base. So pretty. Not Shaq. I mean, Shaq, no offense, dude, but I'm talking about the card. Anyway, let's look at the card real quick. So these are 20 years old. Some of you have never seen them. It could be people watching who aren't old enough to have been born. Probably not. Anyway, that's what the back looks like. Conditions really good. Surface really good. That one has a tiny, tiny corner issue on the bottom left. And you guys know me. I'm super picky. So if I say there's a corner issue, it's probably very minimal unless you can see it on camera. Tiny print line, nothing real concerning. So this is what I'm talking about when I say even if you don't get any hits, there's some decent PC stuff. There's a lot of people who collect Shaq and Garnett. These cards will easily sell if you're not into keeping them, or you can rack them to people. If you know someone who collects these, send them off to them. Might make their day if they don't have them. Anyway, I'm not going to go through every single card, but that's what they look like. I'm going to take a moment on some of these to make sure I kind of understand if there's a variation, because each one is so good looking. It can be hard to tell maybe if there's a gold parallel or something. And by the way, dear every card company on the planet, look how big the number is. I love it. When I'm sorting cards, I want the card number that huge. Maybe not that huge, but man, I'm getting older. I can't be squinting at every single card. So this is, I've seen this I watched some breaks before I set this up to make sure I knew what I was in for. There is some flaking here on this one. It's going to make it maybe a little easier to open. But this is the gold. This is one of the, well, I don't know if it's gold. This is one of the inserts, right? It's kind of, I don't want to do it, but they make it, I was kind of afraid of these, but it looks like they make it really easy. You can kind of see here. They make it really easy to peel this up without damaging the integrity of the card. Like, look at the edge of that card is still pretty good looking. So anyway, we will peel this to see what we're dealing with here. Could be I don't know if they put any base cards with this covering or if it's all parallels and inserts. It's a little tacky. Just the part that we're throwing away. I'm going super slow, guys, because I don't want to like bend the card. Although these are thick, so it'd be kind of hard to do. But all right, it looks like we have a numbered little bit of residue from this on there, and I'm not going to really mess with it to try and clean it off. What I'll do is I'll put in the penny sleeve, and you can figure it out when the card gets to you, unless you make a special request, and then maybe I can try and mess with it or whatever. But anyway, there's I can't tell if it's the design or not, but I've been measuring borders a lot for grading. So I could tell you that about 3 millimeters in on each side on the left and right, it's almost a little cloudy. But I don't know if that's design or if that's part of, I think it's part of from having the sticker on it. But anyway, this one is for the Hawks. Yeah, some of this is coming off pretty easily. Number 2397 out of 2999, Jason Terry for the Hawks. So let's see who has Hawks. Hawks is Chad B. And then I will peel the back off this one. They're coming off pretty easy, so if I start peeling one and it looks like it's going to damage the card or do anything crazy, then we'll pivot. We'll make an adjustment and figure it out. Probably a good way to do this is put it on a flat surface and then just peel away. Then the card stays flat. Alright. It comes off easier than I thought. Yeah, like the back is really pristine. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit where you can tell that the sticker surface was on it. Honestly, if you go over this with just a spritz of water on a microfiber, you probably clean this right up. Anyway, that's nice. I will I'll penny sleeve and top load those after the break. This one feels thicker. That's another thing that's gonna be on my another breaker quote from me that's going to be on my tombstone one day. This pack feels thicker because I always trick myself into thinking it's a thicker pack or something. Anyway, I don't know what's... Oh, here's why it's thicker. It comes with a fancy, the most boring card out of the whole product. Smash, hey, how you doing? Is this checklist. Anyway, so nothing crazy in this one, I don't think. Let's see. Billy Owens, Corliss Williams, Antonio McDyess, Anthony Mason, Darrell Armstrong. I don't think any of these are parallel. Doesn't look that way. And sometimes I will catch it in sorting and shipping anyway. And even if I don't, I try and treat every card like they're valuable. So, Smash, we are done with the SP Authentic. We pulled a couple of decent Vince Carters and Kobe Bryants and an autograph of someone who I've forgotten already. And then we are now into Mystique. And the Mystique cards are coming out way better. Like, they're coming out about as good as I could hope. There's a tiny, tiny corner ding on these. Mitch Richmond, PJ Brown, Marcus Camby, Michael Finley, Eric Dampier. All of them look, I keep looking at the backs because every single card looks like it could be an insert or a parallel. By the way, guys, just like with any of their other really, the cards that I drool over, these, every single one I'll penny sleeve. It's going to take me 2 hours because they're thick. But I'm going to penny sleeve. I will cut every penny sleeve and penny sleeve them. Oh, look at what I see. Do you see it? Can't see it yet. Let me get it out. Hiding behind Pippin. Might be a little bit of a ding at the top. I don't know. It's hard to say. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, so here's what I was trying to show you. Another parallel insert. And then we have our base. Pippin. Pippin looked like it might have a little issue. Oh, it's on the bottom here. Really, like, minimal, if anything. Derek Anderson, Larry Johnson, Tracy McGrady. It's a good-looking card. Whew. Can you imagine if they were making if LeBron's rookie year was 2000, 2001, and we pulled like a numbered LeBron? Insane. If we pulled a numbered Kobe out of here, it would be a decent card to hit for sure. Okay. I don't know. Do I keep going? It's the Lakers. Who is the Lakers? Kristen? Who do you think it is, Kristen? If you guess it, I'll give you another pack. Can't see it yet because the camera's not showing. Any guess? I'm slow peeling it for you. It's a Lakers card. I'm going to peel the back so we can see any numbering or anything like that too. Is it started on a corner? That corner. Okay. There's always one corner it's at least a little bit started on. Robert Horry, Kobe. I'll tell you it's neither of those. I was wishing it was Kobe, but it's not. Derek Fisher. So this is a case where it doesn't look like it's a... oh, you know what? Is this a gold? Yeah. So I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the this is a gold parallel, the Derek Fisher. And where you can tell is probably right about at that angle. The foil is gold versus the silver on Pippin. It is Derek Fisher, Mike. It is Derek Fisher. So the only way you can really see that it's gold is that it it had the sticker on it and then the foil. If you look closely enough, you can tell the foil's gold. I am going to top load this so I don't forget, because this one's a gold parallel. Anyway, yeah, not too bad, Kristen. There you go. Derek Fisher. And I'm going to run a... Well, I won't need them yet. I'm going to run out of penny sleeves, potentially. I guess it depends on what we pull out of this. These things get so old and cranky and stubborn after 20 years of sitting lonely. And you'd think these packs would be appreciative that I rescued them, but no, they're still cranky. There's a checklist. Vladivac. I think this is all base in this one. Glenn Robinson, Brent Berry, Tom Gugliotta, Glenn Rice. There's still some decent names, even if it's an older product. I think that's actually a lot more true sometimes in basketball than in baseball. Like, I think we would be hitting probably a lot more names that no one recognized in baseball. Potentially. We got another sticker. Let's do the base first. David Robinson, Dikembe Mutombo. See, like, case in point, right off the top, those two. Joe Smith and Olo Nkandi. Not as popular. So this sticker's already peeling a little bit. Any guesses on what team it is? Oh, God. I had a tiny heart attack. I thought I was peeling up part of the card, too. It's just white on that corner. Oh, wait. It is peeling up the card. I'm ruining this card. Okay, I'm going to try from the other side, and we can at least see what card it was. It's a Kobe 1 of 1. Wouldn't you just cry? I would cry. Kristen would cry. And then she'd fly down here and beat me for destroying her Kobe. So let's see what this is. Please don't be anyone big. Lakers. Okay. Well, it's Devin George, but this card is pretty ruined. This is probably a gold parallel. It was already peeling up where it was pulling up the card itself. If I try from another corner, maybe we can actually get just the sticker. But oh, that's so not fun to see. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So coming from this other corner, that one corner was just starting to, it stuck too much to the card surface and started to peel up the card surface. Just tell me it's not like a 1 of 1 or something. So there's what it did. This is a number to $29.99. So hopefully we don't run into more like this. $27.19 out of $29.99. Sorry, Kristen. We can talk after about this one. Yeah, even here when I just peeled up the sticker, the card, before I even pulled it out of the pack, was already peeling off. This surface was already peeling off. So if you do get a really good card like this that you like, it's probably a good idea to... It wouldn't be a bad idea to get it graded with whatever company, just have it in a slab so it doesn't peel away after time. That's unfortunate. I'm not happy about that one. We'll set that aside. Sorry, Kristen. I'm glad that wasn't Kobe. Ooh. All right, so what have we learned today, children? Talking to myself mostly. We've learned that when we peel this one, we're going to be super duper careful to make sure we're only peeling this sticker up. Even though I am convinced I didn't do that damage. That was already started. I made it worse for sure. But it was already, that card was already run. So we'll do this in a second. That's our Kobe 1 of 1 auto. Okay, Robert Trailer. Trailer. Steve Smith. Michael Dickerson, Terrell Brandon. And here we go. I thought that was peeling up way too easily. See, like this corner looks suspect, although I can tell the difference. As you start to peel it back, let me see if I can show you. As you start to peel it back over here, you can see, I'm trying to do it without hurting the card. We'll do this corner maybe. There we go. Okay. As you start to peel it back, you can kind of see that you don't see white there. You see that speckle pattern on the underside of the sticker. That's what it should look like. Kristen, this is not the Lakers. This card is for Evan. It is the Spurs. And I don't have to peel the back off, so I will leave the back alone if I don't have to peel it. Like in this case, it's a gold parallel. So I'll just put in a top loader. Anyway, that is for the Spurs for Evan. It's Avery Johnson. I don't know if I showed it properly. There we go. Avery Johnson gold. I do like the peel off stickers. They, for the most part, they peel off without ruining the card or anything, but I'll leave the sticker on the back of that one. I think if we know what it is, we can go ahead and leave the sticker on. It'll save a little time. And it's somewhat satisfying to peel off, so if you want to peel it yourself at home. We got another one in here. Gold or numbered maybe. I don't know if the autos will have the sticker on top of them or not. But we'll find out, hopefully. See, these... Yeah, there's a couple of these. Look at this Tim Duncan. This is unfortunate, Evan. This Tim Duncan, I don't know if you can tell. That top corner, you can't really tell. But it's starting to peel away a little bit. These will all be in penny sleeves, so those corners will be protected before they ship. Tim Duncan, Paul Pierce, Brevin Knight, Eldon Campbell. But this is an example where, like, if you thought this was the coolest card ever and it was for your PC, it might be worth it to go ahead and get it PSA graded or something, or send it to one of the cheaper ones just so it's in a slab and it won't have any chance of peeling away over time. Anyway, speaking of peeling, let's do this sticker. I don't like that corner. The back corner is okay, or is that the front? That's going to be the front. Who do we have? Can't even tell who that is yet. It's peeling easily though. It's numbered differently. This one is red. So the other numbered ones are like a blue. This one's red out of 2,500, 94 out of 2,500. Stephon Marbury for New Jersey for the Nets. That's for Anthony G. Congrats, Anthony. I didn't see a red one before. That's cool. I like it in red. It pops definitely for sure more than the other ones, the other parallels. And we'll leave the back on this one. I don't think there's anything super crazy to see on the back, so we'll leave that alone. I'm going to set it with the top-loaded stuff instead of doing it right now, because I want to take my time when I top-load them. I don't want to rush it in there. Yeah, Kristen, I'll be honest. If I was opening these for myself, I probably would have damaged a whole bunch of cards by now. I'm being a little bit slower and more tedious and careful. There's another one. There's a little bit of peeling on the top. Thankfully, it's not happening to the majority of them, but there's definitely some. When I sort these out, if I look at all the cards in your team and they're all peeling or a majority are peeling, then we'll talk. We'll talk about it. Gary Trent, Ricky Davis, Loy Vaught, I don't even know who that is, Karl Malone, And also it makes a difference too if it's some like no-name player nobody cares or knows anything about. Then it might be a different story too. Like, you know, but if we have a Kobe and he's peeling, and all of your good cards out of your team are peeling or something, you know, then we'll need to talk about that and figure that out. Rasheed Wallace, definitely something to think about if you're going to pick up a box of these. There's definitely a risk. Like, these all look, in this pack, look mostly pretty good. Latrell Sprewell. Like, I don't see any of those same edge issues. There might be a tiny corner issue on the John Stockton. But overall, they're much better. This one's... see, there's... I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Probably not. There's a tiny bit of separation on that corner. So, that scares me a bit. But let's peel the sticker off and see what we get. There we go. Kind of have to roll the sticker a little bit to get it started. And then set it down. Ooh. I love the way that looks. Alright. This one is just a gold parallel, and it's Vlad Divac for Sacramento. So the Kings is Sean. This is yours, Sean. It's Vlad Divac, gold parallel. And again, we'll leave the back sticker on. Just know that there is one corner where it looks like it'll separate away if you allow it to. So these will all be penny sleeves. They'll all be like held down tight with penny sleeves. But you know, if you pull it out of the penny sleeve and you let it sit around, it might separate. So congrats, Sean. I think these are all base in this one. There's a Marbury to go with the red one. Vince Carter, Tim Hardaway, Ron Mercer, Alonzo Mourning. It looks like, yeah, at least anything that's numbered is going to be really obvious. You could see it where it's separating a little, yeah. It's not super obvious, you know, but if you're looking for it, you can definitely see it. It's checklist. This might be all base here. Chris Webber, Doug Christie. Isn't he a governor now? Isaiah Ryder, Reggie Miller, Antoine Walker. Those all look pretty good. I think we're pretty lucky with this box overall with the conditions. There are a few outliers though, unfortunately. Alright, so all base, Jason Williams, Mario Elie, Cedric Ceballos, Larry Hughes, and Ray Allen. I really like that Ray Allen. It's nice. I don't really PC anyone in basketball specifically, but just like I don't PC anyone in hockey. But I have a ton of hockey cards. There is another checklist. And we have Rod Strickland. It has a big fingerprint on it. I don't even think that's my fingerprint. That's weird. Anyway, Michael Doliak, Chucky Brown, Lindsey Hunter, and Abdul Wahad. We're a little over half through it, looks like. These are all going to be base. Maurice Taylor, Brian Russell, Mark Jackson, Leif LaFrance, and Avery Johnson. There we go. We got another parallel in this one at least. So Sam Cassell, Hakeem Olajuwon, Mike Bibby, Gary Payton. Yeah, you could feel it on that one. So the Olajuwon, when I was just handling the card, you could feel the bottom and top edge of that one separating. They'll all be in penny sleeves tonight, so at least that'll kind of help keep them together a little bit. All right, it's a gold parallel. Michael Doliak for the Magic. Michael Doliak for the Magic on that one. That one peeled away nicely. That's for John. Autos, I believe, are not guaranteed in this, if I recall. We'll leave the back on that one as well. I've seen autos pulled, but they're not guaranteed. And honestly, what we're really looking for is the those subsets anyway. There's subsets, the non-autoed subsets that are numbered at like 100. Those are worth more than, well, they're not worth more than all the autos, but a lot of the subsets are worth more than a lot of the autos. Let's put it that way. There's Vin Baker, Damon Stoudemire, Anthony Hardaway, Jerry Stackhouse, Jason Kidd. Here's another one. I would love to see something shorter numbered. That would be nice. And with Kobe's face on it. There's Grant Hill, Jason Williams, Sean Kemp, Eddie Jones. We haven't had a Kobe at all, have we? I don't think we have one Kobe out of here yet. It's hard to peel it away and get a grip on it without, you know, feeling like you're going to bend the card. There's a little bit of glue or something on the edge of that. It's not Kobe. Can you guys tell me the answer to the question about who this is? Allen Iverson. And it looks like there's a little dimple under right there. A little dimple in the card. A little glue or something on the side. Anyway, Allen Iverson gold. For the Sixers. That's for Jeremy. 2 packs left. I really want to see one of those inserts. I can't even remember. I always forget what they're called, but Cliff Robinson, Mookie Blaylock, Dirk. There's a Dirk right there. God, he looks so young. And Kobe back to back, and Ewing. All right, well, we made it to second to last pack, and the Kobe looks really good. All right, I'll take it. I'll give it to you, Kristen. Kobe looks pretty sharp. I will say that. Front and back look really good. Yeah, you got pretty lucky with this Kobe, I would say. Not bad. Not bad at all. Put that on my little hit cam. Congrats, Kristen. Let's put Kobe away. I don't want him to feel like he needs to start peeling or something if given a chance after 20 years in confinement. Have you guys seen where like if you pull up remains from a sunken ship, you have to be really careful because as soon as they hit oxygen, stuff can start disintegrating. And you have the same issues with like really, really old parchment and paper and stuff where you introduce it to air for the first time after decades and decades, and it can actually be really, really detrimental. There's a tiny speck in there. You guys know how critical I am about a little speck in my top loader. Anyway, there's your Kobe. Set him over there. And there's your Dirk. Dirk looks pretty good. Might have a tiny bit of peeling just starting. We're catching it early on the top corner there. So we'll put Dirk away, and then we have one pack left. I'm going to get him in a top loader first, though, just to be sure. In fact, these are cards that maybe it's like you don't want to handle them from the edge as much. I mean, not from the corners either. You want to handle it more just on the surfaces. Anyway, Dirk looks so young. Look at him. Look at that young face. So crazy. Anyway, yeah. That's for Anthony. Back to back in the same pack. Anything shiny in here? What's going on? It looks like it's all base, guys. Anyone good? Tony Kukoc. I don't know how to say his name. Antoine Jameson. Jamal Mashburn. Ruben Patterson to go with the autograph from the other stuff. And then Derek Fisher. Tiny bit of peeling, it looks like, at the top left. To go with the gold. I think it was a gold, maybe. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, so let's swing back through. Let's do the bad first. That Devin George was brutalized. There's a little bit of glue on the back too. So here's what happened. There's too much glue on the sticker, I think is what happened, and it caused the sticker to attach to this. So when the sticker started peeling, the rest of it started peeling too. I guess that's something that these are susceptible to peeling, which I did not. I mean, I've seen it, but I thought it was more if you were pulling the sticker off wrong. But anyway, Devin George out of $29.99. eBay 1 of 1. And then we've got Allen Iverson, looking decent. Michael Doliak, gold. These are all gold. Vlad Divac. And except this one, which is a red. Stephon Marbury, red. And then gold Avery Johnson. Gold Derek Fisher. Base Dirk. And base Kobe Bryant. Okay, I have a lot of tedious penny sleeving to do. Starting with these. So yeah, congrats everyone. Oh, when you found out about Kobe, yeah, that was hard. Like, I remember sitting here and then just seeing, and you know how Twitter is. Like, you see some on Twitter and you're like, why would some jerk say that? That's not, you know what I mean? Like, people make stuff up all the time. I think Betty White's died 17 times, according to Twitter and Facebook, but. We just finished Mystique, Jeremy, and we did okay. We pulled Kobe and Dirk Nowitzki base cards and some other stuff. We had a couple of cards with some peeling. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sneaky sneeze jumped in on me. Anyway. So I was trying to look at the list and see who you had. Oh, you have the 76ers, right? So we did pull this gold parallel Allen Iverson for you, Jeremy. I understand 100%. Anyway, yeah, these are definitely awesome cards. I did not peel the back of this, so you can peel it yourself. Be aware, though, if you start peeling, I'm gonna say again, I didn't cause all this damage. I caused some of it, though. If you start peeling and the underneath here shows any white or it's just flat silver like that, stop peeling because you're peeling the card. If you start peeling and you see, well, it's hard to show, but if the underside looks like this, then you can keep peeling. It's just the sticker. And the way I did it was I was do a corner and then set it down and hold it and just peel the rest. But let me throw your card around. Anyway, that Allen Iverson gold is yours. I have no idea what these go for, but not a bad card to hit. I'm going to sleeve all these up. The Marbury, Stephon Marbury to 2,500 isn't horrible either. I'll get all these sleeved up tonight. I'm going to work on breaks, but I need to know, because here's what happens. I will buy stuff based on what I think might be good. If I don't know what you guys are going to like, then I don't know what to buy. So my only criteria is I don't want to conflict with Smash, with Rip and Gypsy and Smash, with what they're breaking, and I don't want to conflict with stuff Ben's breaking. Like, I would love to go get a bunch of archives or something maybe and break it, but I don't want to, Ben's got tons of that, right? I want to fill in some gaps where other stuff isn't already happening. So that's why I do a lot of the older stuff. Doesn't have to be older, though. It can be Pokemon, it could be wrestling, WWE, and specifically, too, like, I've learned my lesson, right? These are good. CHL are good, but they're not as good as the Upper Deck flagship, right? So Upper Deck flagship will sell spots pretty easily. CHL, a little harder to sell. I would do Allen and Ginter if Ben's not doing it. Yeah, I'll do that. I have 5x7 top loaders and stuff like that too, so. Oh yeah, let's rip this Leaf Holiday Pack. Let's end with a 1 of 1. Here, let me put these away. I'm gonna try and remember. I want to pick these up by not the edges as much. I want to pick them up by the surface. It's hard to not pick them up by the edges when you're used to that. Oh, and I forgot about this guy. I had set him aside. Jason Terry to $29.99 for the Hawks. And the Hawks was Chad. $23.97 out of $29.99. Okay, so let's rip this open. They have this super secure leaf sticker. $50 says I could get these printed. It's just a silver sticker with a leaf logo. I could probably print those on my own. These things without a sticker on them might be a little harder. I take my time with it. Okay, so it's 2 players. It's hockey. It's from 2019-20 in the game used hockey. And it's another in the game used printing plate. 1 of 1. So I don't recognize these guys. I do not know hockey. Tell me if these are good. Alex Delvecchio and George Armstrong. Delvecchio and Armstrong. This is a yellow printing plate from In the Game Used Hockey. Card number LN19. So if you go to maybe eBay and look up, search eBay for Delvecchio Armstrong, and you might see the original card this came from, or rather the original card came from this is the printing plate. But anyway, yeah, another printing plate out of this. These have a lot of printing plates, I noticed, and actually a lot of in the game used printing plates, and I think the reason for that is they can't do anything else with those. In the game used have to be all game used cards. They can't be printing plates, so they have to put them somewhere. So that's probably why we're seeing a lot of those in here. Anyway, there you go, Kristen. 1 of 1 printing plate. Delvecchio, is it? Delvecchio and Armstrong. I don't know anything about those guys, but congrats. I'll put that back in here so we don't lose track of who that belongs to. There you go. All right, I will get all this stuff penny sleeved up. That's what tonight is for penny sleeving sorting, I think. And we have the CHL hockey. Both of those breaks are getting kind of close. One of them only has 5 spots left. And I will remind, too, that with those, we also have this stuff. These are each spot in that break gets one of these packs. These are 2019-20 Topps NHL sticker collection hockey stickers. With everything, I bought extra for myself and I opened them up already, and they're pretty cool. So each spot will get those. I won't open those during the break. They'll get sent out with your cards. And then, again, tell me what else you want to open. Allen and Ginter I'm going to look into. Maybe we'll do some Allen and Ginter. Maybe we'll do it as early as Wednesday or sooner. We'll figure out how quickly I could get some. And I'm also going to be picking up some soccer if I can find some at a decent price. I'm always looking for vintage baseball, so I'm always on the lookout trying to find vintage baseball to open. And when I say vintage, I mean like 1975, 1978. But they're usually several $100s a pack, so making them price friendly is difficult. So I'm trying to figure out something good there. And then, yeah, let me know if there's something else, if we want to stretch outside our comfort zone and go for something like wrestling or Pokemon or whatever. I may ask people if we do that. I may ask to get enough people that would commit to buying a spot or two at a certain price, or an estimated price, so that I can make sure that they'll fill, but otherwise. That's it for tonight. These cards are not going to sleeve themselves, so let's do it. We'll see you guys later. I'm going to shut off the video and start sleeving stuff very carefully and top load some of these as well. And then I'll get them all sorted. I will try to have everything ready to ship Monday. Worst case, it might be Tuesday. But if you have shipping notes, trades, holds, whatever, please put them in Discord and let me know. It doesn't release until mid-September. But it may. Here's the thing. Anything right now, you almost have to pre-order it, not to guarantee a box, but to guarantee you get it at the price before it jumps. Everything is like, prices for almost everything are jumping up shortly after they come out, which is why I'm only doing one break of a lot of things. Everything keeps going up. So I'm going to look, and if I can, I'll pre-order some. I don't know if Smash is listening. I think Smash has a connection that might get him a couple bucks cheaper. So I'm going to talk to Smash too. If I can put him in with his order, he gets a bigger order in, and I might get him a couple bucks cheaper. We'll figure that out too. So, yeah, I love Allen and Ginter. That's what I love. I like Allen and Ginter, just like Goodwin Champions. But lots of cool stuff in Allen and Ginter. So, all right, I'm going to go pre-order Allen and Ginter then. I think we're going to get some of that. We'll do it. I'll try and do something cheap, like maybe a 2-box, figure it out. I'll try and get it so I can price it good. So, all right, guys, I'm going to shut it down and start sleeving some stuff up, and I will talk to you guys soon. If you need pictures of any of the stuff we pulled, I'll take pictures for you and send them. Just ask. And Matthew H., I'm going to reach out to you before I start sleeving, so we can figure some things out, okay? All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, Nolan Ryans. Yeah, I'll set aside money for them to buy them from you, for sure. All right, see you guys. Good night.